And they say, you know, I can't get over the fact that I just got to let y'all know about this situation, y'all. I've been trying to avoid it as much as I can. But they had a write-up in one of the national newspapers that goes around the country. And it bothered me dear to my heart. But they talked about how Negroes lie. Ain't no sense in us trying to hide it. We lie all the time. They try to talk about how Negroes lie, and I was reading and I started to be very embarrassed, man, but I started reading and reading. I said, you know what, I understand where they're coming from. And they gave us a story that went on and let me know about how Negroes lie. And they went through the story and they were saying that there was a man who was on his way from one city to another one. And it was raining real hard. And as it was raining, the brother couldn't even see no more. He couldn't see, so the brother pulled over on the side of the road and he said to himself, I tell you what, I'm gonna wait here about an hour and hopefully the rain will die down and I can move on my way to the next city. But it began to rain even harder. And as it began to rain, the brother began to panic. He said, well, ain't no sense in me sitting out here in the car. Well, somebody slide off the road and run into me. He said, I tell you what, he looked across the way and saw a light that had to be about a quarter or half a mile away. And he looked at the light and he said, okay, well, let me go on over there to that house, man, and maybe them folk will maybe they'll let me come in and sleep in their garage until the rain die down and I can get up in the morning and be on my way. So the brother got out walking and went on over to the house and knocked on the door, and a brother answered the door. He said, yo, what's up, man? He said, look here, bro. It's raining so hard, man. He said, it's so raining so hard, man, brother, I can't even see no more. Is it all right if I come on into maybe sleep in your garage till the rain die down? He said, I tell you what, brother, come on in, man. You all right? I tell you what, here, take this here. Take this key right here, man, and go downstairs and get in number 6. He said, going on down there and sleep, man, and I'll wake you up in the morning. He said, number 6? He said, all right. So the brother went downstairs and got downstairs and came right back upstairs. He said, man, that's a casket. He said, man, is that a funeral home? He said, yeah, that's a funeral home, brother, but look here, man, I sleep in them all the time. He said, man, they sleep good. He said, go on, do your business, baby. And the brother looked outside and he saw the rain coming down. He said, and he looked back downstairs. They said, all right, man. He took the key and he went downstairs and he got in number 6. And the next thing you know, that brother was sleeping like a baby. Now check this out, y'all. As the brother began to drift off and sleep, the man upstairs that was working at the funeral home got a phone call. He got a phone call from his wife at the house. He said, hey, baby, y'all busy tonight? He said, no, baby, we kind of slow tonight. And she got to talking that good loving like most women do. She said, well, won't you come on home? Holler at mama for a minute. Brother got to thinking about it. He said, well, I tell you what, I got to be back here about 8:30 in the morning. I'm gonna come on down, baby. Brother hung up the phone, locked the funeral home up, ran home to his wife, made some good loving, and like most men do, he was asleep 5 minutes later. Brother fell asleep. When he woke up in the morning, y'all, it was 9:30. He looked at the clock and said, oh, man. She said, what's wrong, baby? You gonna lose your job? No, baby, but I got to get back to the funeral home. Look here, Jake ought to be there by now. Call Jake and tell Jake I'm on my way. Brother ran off to the funeral home, got back to the funeral home. The girl had already called Jake. As soon as he walked in the door, Jake standing right there. Man, you been over there hanging out with your wife again, ain't you? He said, yeah, man, my bad. He said, it's all right, everything cool, I covered for you. He said, well, look here, man. Go downstairs, man, and wake that brother up in number 6. He said, number 6? He said, yeah, man, the brother came through last night. It was raining so hard, so I let him sleep here. He said, number 6? He said, man, we cremated that brother this morning. Man, he looked at him and said, look here, man, that brother was a lie. He said, you know what? He kept saying that. But you know how a Negro lies.